After back-to-back disappointing game weeks, I'm seriously contemplating activating my wildcard for Game Week 6 to shake things up and get back on track. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button for weekly team selection videos throughout the season. Also, don't forget to join my mini-league via the link in the description. Thinking about hitting the wildcard button? Drop your thoughts in the comments. While my keepers are failing to provide proper returns in the previous game weeks, Arsenal's David Raya has amassed the most points in the league so far this season. Arsenal have kept the second most clean sheets this season, alongside Manchester United, conceding just 3 goals. Only Liverpool have conceded fewer. Raya was unlucky in 2 occasions when Arsenal received red cards against Brighton and Manchester City, conceding a combined 3.99 expected goals. However, in matches where they kept clean sheets, Arsenal restricted opponents to a mere 2.49 expected goals. Arsenal set to face promoted sides Leicester and Southampton in the next 2 game weeks, so the prospects for clean sheets look promising. Alongside Raya, I've also opted for his Arsenal teammate Gabriel to solidify my defence. Arsenal have kept 3 clean sheets and conceded just 3 goals, but it's Gabriel's goal-scoring threat that sets him apart, making him a more valuable option than other Arsenal defenders. As a defender, he has already scored 2 goals in the opening 5 matches. Also, Arsenal have scored 18 goals from corners in the Premier League since the beginning of last season, at least 6 more than any other team. Adding 1 more assist to his tally of 59 in the Premier League, Trent Alexander-Arnold finally provided his first assist of the season. He continues to lead all defenders with 13 chances created, 4 of which are big chances, tying him with Luca Digne. Liverpool have kept the most clean sheets in the league with 4, conceding just 1 goal so far this season. Additionally, Liverpool have restricted opponents to only 3.7 expected goals, just behind Manchester City. With favourable fixtures against Wolves and Crystal Palace coming up in the next 2 game weeks, Alexander-Arnold's potential for both clean sheets alongside his attacking contributions looks strong. Anthony Robinson has provided 2 assists in the opening 5 matches, matching Luca Digne. Fulham have conceded 5 goals this season, with only 4 teams conceding fewer. They boast the 5th best defence in the league, limiting opponents to 5.8 expected goals and allowing just 8 big chances, with only Manchester City and Chelsea allowing fewer. Among Fulham defenders, only Kenny Tite has more expected goal involvements than Robinson's 0.4. Bukayo Saka was unfortunate to be subbed at half-time in Arsenal's clash against Manchester City after they were reduced to 10 men following a red card. With the Gunners defending their lead, Saka was sacrificed, but he still remains one of the most consistent players, alongside Haaland, to deliver returns in each of the last 5 game weeks. No player has more assists than Saka's 5 this season, as he became the first player to assist in the opening 5 matches for Arsenal in the Premier League after Thierry Henry. Only Dwight McNeil has created more big chances than Saka's 5 this season, and Saka leads his Arsenal teammates for expected goal involvements with 2.8. With Arsenal set to face newly promoted sides Leicester and Southampton at home in the next 2 game weeks, Saka is a strong captaincy contender, potentially rivaling Erling Haaland for the top spot. Emile Smith-Rowe is thriving at Fulham, already notching 2 goals and 1 assist in the first 5 matches of the season, showcasing his potential. Only Adama Traore has more expected goal involvements than Smith-Rowe's 2.1, while he leads Fulham players with an impressive 6 points per match. Nottingham Forest have yet to keep a clean sheet at home this season, with both of their clean sheets coming on the road. This bodes well for Smith-Rowe's chances of goal involvement when Fulham face Forest in the next game week. Luis Diaz has been in fantastic form this season, ranking as the 2nd highest point scorer, just behind Haaland. He leads all midfielders with 5 goals, while only Haaland has scored more overall. Similarly, only Mohamed Salah has more expected goal involvements than his 3.3 and have taken more shots than Diaz's 13 among Liverpool players. He faces a Wolves side that have conceded the most goals this season, 14, on par with Everton, while Wolves have conceded 15 big chances. Liverpool have generated 21 big chances this season, tied with Aston Villa for the most in the league. This gives him plenty of opportunities to build on his impressive tally of 5 goals and 1 assist so far. Bryan Mbeumo found the back of the net in Brentford's 3-1 defeat to Tottenham last game week, stepping up in the absence of the injured Yoane Wissa. Only Luis Diaz has scored more than Mbeumo's 4 goals this season, and he leads Brentford players for expected goal involvements with 3. Brentford have a favourable run of fixtures facing West Ham, Wolves and Ipswich at home in the next 4 matches. With Ivan Toney's departure, Mbeumo is set to take over penalty duties, having converted all 5 penalties he has taken in the Premier League. Chris Wood was on the score sheet in a thrilling 2-2 draw against Brighton last game week, offering great value at just 6.1 million. Among forwards priced at 6 million or less, only Danny Welbeck has outscored Wood this season. Additionally, Wood stepped up to take a penalty over Morgan Gibbs-White, raising intrigue about whether he'll continue to be the first-choice penalty taker. If he maintains this responsibility in future matches, it could significantly boost his appeal. He has 2.5 expected goal involvements this season, the most among Forest players, and only Erling Haaland has scored more goals than his 3 among forwards. Dominic Calvert-Lewin has netted 2 goals so far this season, trailing only Danny Welbeck and Chris Wood, among forwards priced at 6 million or less. He also has 1.8 expected goal involvements, just behind Dwight McNeil among Everton players. With favourable fixtures against promoted sides Ipswich and Southampton in the next 6 game weeks, Calvert-Lewin represents solid value at just 6 million. It seems there's no stopping Erling Haaland this season, having scored an astonishing 10 times in the opening 5 matches. He tops the league for expected goal involvements with 5.9, and no player has taken more shots than Haaland's 26, with 19 hitting the target. Manchester City are poised for a favourable run of fixtures in the upcoming matches, facing Newcastle, Wolves and Southampton in their next 4 matches, which suggests that his goal tally will continue to rise. Given his remarkable form this season, it's increasingly difficult to take the captain's armband away from him each week. I have gone for Nottingham Forest's Matt Sells as a backup keeper to David Raya. Forest have kept 2 clean sheets this season, with only 3 teams keeping more, and have conceded just 4 goals, with Liverpool and Arsenal being the only teams to concede fewer. Additionally, only Liverpool and Manchester City have a better expected goals conceded than Forest's 4 this season, and Forest have allowed 8 big chances, with only Manchester City and Chelsea conceding fewer. Finally, Morgan Rogers provided returns for his hard work, with 2 assists against Wolves in Villa's 3-1 victory last game week. Only Yuri Tielemans has a better expected assist tally than Rogers' 1 among Villa players. With a favourable run of fixtures over the next 4 game weeks, Rogers provides great value at just 5.2 million. Despite the disappointment of Nottingham Forest's 2-2 draw against Brighton last game week, I'm sticking with Ola Aina as my budget defender. Forest have good fixtures in the next 6 game weeks, and I hope he can contribute positively to my team, given that Forest boasts the 3rd best defence in the league so far this season. Wout Faes is another cut-price defender in my team. While I'm not expecting regular returns from him, Leicester do have good fixtures facing Southampton and Ipswich in the next 5 game weeks. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more FPL content. Also follow me on X and Instagram, where I'll be posting my final team selections ahead of each deadline.